Parker Colbert, Speed of Cover Finish Network. All right, guys, so we have a nice gem behind us. All original 2000 Honda Civic LX. Everything is original. 120,000 miles. This thing is mint. However, as you guys can see, we got a lot of clear coat chipping. Got a little bit of rust starting on the quarters. Hood is honestly the worst. The clear coat's completely gone right here. Front bumpers, you can see the clear coat's starting to go right there. I mean, as you guys can see, I mean, the paint is in good shape. I mean, it is slightly faded, but it does have a pretty good gloss to it still, but not as good as it could be. You know, most people would just drive this thing as is, but the guy was kind of particular. He was like, you know, I really want to clean this thing up. I'm going to probably keep this thing till it dies. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to do a full body respray on this thing. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to grab our prep cart back there in the corner. We're going to pull the car out front, start getting some of the body work done, and then get to paint. We're getting the Civic prepped up. We got the whole car scuff paste. We got James putting some filler on everything. A couple little spots just need some skim coating, some filler. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to sand these spots out, we're going to hit it with a little bit of primer, and that's ready for tape and paint. Alright, so we got the Civic all prepped up, came out smooth, as you guys can see. Panels are nice and dull, scratched up nice. Guys, I really want to give a shout out to James. He's kind of been like a silent part of the channel for the last 6 months. Really just helps me do a lot of the prep off camera. It's been nice. And really he just makes things that we do here at Speed of Cover Finish Network flow a little bit smoother. Wrapped up the taping. Still got our body filler spots. They haven't been primed yet, but we just got some in the mail today. I'll show you guys. So we got our Aero Pack from Speedo Cove. So this is a full kit. It includes every single shade of their aerosol filler primer. So being that this paint is a little bit of a darker paint, I'm not going to go ahead and use a brighter primer, because then that's going to lead to us using more base coat to go ahead and then cover that up. So for something like this, we're probably going to use a dark gray or maybe even one of the black primers. One thing I love about this aerosol primer, it's got a good build, it lays really nice, and it doesn't put out a whole lot of overspray. Right here, okay, easy, done. You can do this right before you paint. This stuff only needs about, I'd say, 30 minutes to dry with a little bit of air and maybe a little bit of heat gun action. Sand it down at 400 and you're ready for paint. Done. So you see how it's still wet? So I'm gonna show you guys how fast this stuff flashes off. Watch this. A little bit of air. So if you guys are looking for the world's best high build, fastest drying primer, definitely guys, hit us up. We got the Aero Pack, $45 for 5 15-ounce cans. All right, so we're all sanded out, taped up, cleaned up, ready to go. With the paint, we're gonna just start by putting a dry coat over the primer and all the black trim and everything like that. Try and just get some bare minimum coverage on all those pieces before we go ahead and whack on a wet coat. Alright guys, that wraps it up for the Civic. Came out beautiful. I gotta say guys, the gloss on the SMR 1100 Speedocoat Euroclear is honestly just unmatchable. Being this is kind of a budget job, we only did one really wet coat over the whole car, and I mean, it's still just got an amazing gloss on this thing. Color code for this was, I believe, G95P, very popular Honda color. Has a really nice metallic effect to it, looks beautiful. And overall, we just got a really nice, high quality OEM respray on this job. That wraps it up. Like, subscribe, new videos every week.